And we get to the bottom of the first. Hanford Falcons, their first opportunity at the plate against, well, likely the pitcher of the year in the MCC, Allie Evans. Hitting off for Hanford, Haley Velasco swings and misses at the first. Apologize for any confusion. They started the game 5 minutes early, unfortunately, which means while Richland batted, and they ended up going down in order despite an Allie Evans double. There was a mistake by the pinch runner, so they ended up 3 down. That one will go high to Velasco. Kevin Rounce alongside Jeff Morrow joining us for a second consecutive broadcast on the Diamond.
Yeah, a little softball action out here at Hanford High School.
Two of the best here in the MCC. Richland looking to bounce back after being swept in a doubleheader by Kamiakin on Friday.
Yeah, that kind of opened my eyes a bit when I saw that Kamiakin swept them because Richland's pretty good, but Kamiakin's a well-coached team.
They really are. Kylie Lette does some great work over there. Allie Evans, though, 61 strikeouts on the season, as that's the second strike.
Nice off-speed pitch there.
Just 2 walks. And yet, despite having a .44 ERA, she's 6-1.
Yeah, that's amazing.
2-2 to Velasco. Evan gets the sign. Deals. And there's the first strikeout.
Now hitting for the Falcons, number 9, Madison Harris.
Allie Evans, our player to watch for the Richland Bombers. She's the dominant pitcher for Richland and also is 25 of 30 at the dish with an .833 average coming into today. So now she's 26 of 31.
Just amazing.
And to bring up catcher Madison Harris. Hanford in their purple strikeout cancer jerseys. The annual tradition, or at least the somewhat new annual tradition between Richland and Hanford. Before the game, Mick Hokinson's mother-in-law threw out the first pitch, a cancer survivor herself. 1-0 the count to Harris. Evans looks, deals.
Nice pitch.
Well, take a little something off of that one. Gets the strike call.
61 strikeouts by Evans already this season. It's pretty amazing. It's almost 2 an inning.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Last time these two teams met was in the state consolation bracket last year over Columbia Playfields. Richland able to win that one and keep alive a chance at getting a trophy. Unfortunately, they would fall their next matchup.
And my guess is you might see both of these teams back at the state tournament in May.
Harris thought about calling time, changes her mind. Line drive up to the middle, right off of Evans, able to collect it and throw it to first for that number 2.
Use your body, knock that thing down.
Number 7, Kenzie Hofstad.
Kenzie Hofstad, the shortstop, third hitter, hitting .600 on the season. 3 triples, 9 doubles of her 15 hits.
That's pretty. That's what is that? 12.
That's 12
or 15
for extra bases.
There's a reason she's batting in third spot.
Yeah, she's got the wheels, finds the gaps, and has the speed to take advantage.
Leads the team with 21 RBIs too.
Does a little bit of everything. Pitch from Evans. Just a touch outside. Ball 1.
Yeah, she's just a junior. There's a number of juniors on this Hanford team, and I'm thinking next year as seniors is going to definitely be their year, but I think they can do pretty well postseason.
Yeah.
8-0 already.
Certainly off to a strong start this year. It's really cool to see what Mick Hokinson has really built for the Falcons. A program that wasn't having the success they're having now just 5-6 years ago, and he came in and really started working with them, and all of a sudden they're a perennial state contender and battling for MCC championships. And one of 2 undefeated teams in MCC play. Is that pitch high?
Before he came to Hanford, he was the women's softball coach at Big Bend Community College in Moses Lake. So as soon as I heard that he got hired, I went, oh, they're getting a good one. And he's really has turned this program into a perennial power.
And the walk, ball four. Got to bring up Nev Jimenez, the third baseman.
Hitting number 5.
Jimenez, 552 average on the season. Looking over the Varsity Washington rankings, which is Todd Millis's new stomping grounds, something he used to do for Scorebook Live. Now he's taking a little more ownership of it. He has both these teams in the top 8. Richland was his preseason number 1. It's the first pitch swung and missed.
And I can't believe that Kamaikan's not too far out of that top 10.
They are 9th.
Okay.
So yeah, it's Richland 2, Hanford 8, and Kamaikan 9.
That tells you how tough this conference is.
And Hanford already beaten Emerald Bridge, a team that was in state tournament last year.
Mm-hmm.
One and one now, the count. Runner on first is Kenzie Hofstad. Pitch. A little change up. Hofstad's going to steal second base.
It was a perfect pitch to run on because it was an off-speed changeup, and I think the catcher didn't even notice that she ran till it was halfway. She was halfway there.
Coach Joel Evans going to go out and talk to Allie.
No, I thought he had a Bomber jersey on or a shirt before the game.
He might have, and then it got too warm after warm-ups. I'm not sure.
Could be. Hitting all those fly balls and ground balls can wear you out.
Joel Evans in his second season at the head of the Richland Bombers program. That team was loaded last year, a real surprise.
Yes.
That sort of everything kind of came apart in the state tournament.
Not an easy spot to come in to fill in the shoes after Casey Emery had been there for decades. And, just a great coach there. And Joel showed off right off the bat with, I think they were 23-3 on the season. So it was pretty impressive. Also got Addison Pettit, former star player for the Bombers, on the coaching staff, as well as Kelly Richards, former CBC, and Jennifer McCordy, who used to be the Othello athletic director and a very good softball player herself.
That one will go high. 2-2. Jayden Owens on deck for the Falcons, wearing the pink socks to complement the pink numbers on their jerseys, the purple jerseys. Bombers in the green, white with the yellow highlights. Another changeup for Evans. She thought that was there. Instead, it's a full count. Evans the lefty. Kicks, deals. Out. Oh, they're going to say that hit the outside corner, strike 3. That'll end the bottom of the first. No score. We head to the top of the second. You're watching high school softball on SWX.
CIA?
Top of the second for the Richland Bombers. Adeline Etzel will lead things off against Heidi Sweet. This pitch over for a strike. Sweet 4-0 on the season, a 1.14 ERA, 35 strikeouts to 6 walks. Has given up 3 home runs on the season.
She's already signed to play for Montana State University Billings next year.
Well, and her sister was a heck of a pitcher as well.
Yeah. She's at University of Montana right now, so I can't remember what school she was at back east.
Oh,
But she's now at Montana.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Yeah.
1-1 to Etzel. Low, ball 2. Behind the dish is Harris, the lefty. You don't see too many left-handed catchers, Madison Harris. But softball is the one place that they seem to be a little more prevalent. Popped up. That'll be up and over behind us to the JV field almost. So that'll be strike number 2, 2-2. No runs for either side. 1 hit for Richland. As we hit the top of the second. Etzel fights that one off.
Now she's just a junior, Etzel is, but she's committed to University of Wisconsin River Falls for next year.
Oh, okay. So she's going to graduate in 3 years?
Well, she'll play her senior year.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I see a number of kids. She plays for the Washington Angels too in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
So they've already got her on the list that she's committed there.
Oh, breaking ball.
I will say, of all the sports that you have, girls sports, it seems like there's a number of softball players around here that end up going on playing a lot of college softball. It's a very deep pool around here.
Yeah, really good softball around these parts, it seems.
Yeah.
Ground ball onto the second baseman. That'll get through. Glasgow not able to collect it, so Etzel will be on first. Going to bring up Sydney Hogan.
Now batting number 11, Sydney Hogan.
Hogan, 333 on the season. 8 RBIs. No one out, 1 on. Sweet delivers. Popped up. That is shortstop's way. Hofstad underneath it. We'll get it. And that'll be out number 1.
Now batting number 9, Scarlett Houdon.
That'll bring up Scarlett Houdon, the designated player for Richland. Houdon, one of the few seniors on this Richland squad, hitting 350 on the season.
As a designated player, does that mean you're just like a DH? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, but you can technically go in and out of the lineup as needed. Another pop-up. Another one, Kenzie Hofstad's way. She's there to make the grab, 2 away. After a battle in that first hitter with Adeline Etzel, Heidi Sweet's gotten 2 consecutive pop-ups on 2 consecutive pitches. I'm going to bring up Olivia Lopez, the catcher.
Batting number 20, Olivia Lopez.
Lopez hitting 333 on the season. The primary catcher, 9 games behind the dish for Richland. Now 2 outs. Line drive, right field, base hit. That'll fall. Cordero will get that in back. Trying to throw out the runner at third, and she does. Cordero nails the runner at third, and that'll be out number 3.
Nice arm.
No score. We head to the bottom of the second. You're watching high school softball on SWX.
Skag Power.
This high school softball broadcast brought to you by locally family-owned Amco Tri-Cities. And they notice you bought a 4x4 Ford Ventures, not the driveway. Your drivetrain works harder at a four-wheel drive, so don't wait for the breakdown on the trail. Schedule your checkup at Amco today. Hanford coming up to bat. It's going to be Jaden Owens, Alana Eagleheart, and Heidi Sweet.
Hitting for the Falcons, number 12, Jaden
Owens, 500 average on the season, couple of home runs as well. Six homers by this Hanford squad.
I'm really interested to see Owens play because her father is Anthony Owens, the CBC men's basketball coach. So we always talk softball when I go see him.
And the first pitch inside. Ball one. Evans looks in. Wine steals. Ground ball to third. Pick there. Throw to first. In time. Nice play by Adeline Etzel.
Now hitting number 14.
One up, one down. And Alana Eagleheart, our player to watch for the Hanford Falcons today. She comes to the next game, 562 average on the season, 2 home runs. So kind of deeper in the lineup, you get a little more power for this Hanford squad.
I find it interesting, too, because she shares mound duties with Heidi Sweet, and they both have similar numbers. I think he's just going, Coach Hoganson's going every other game.
Yeah.
With these two. He's got a good 1-2 punch, Sweet being the senior and Eagleheart being the junior.
Well, and in the doubleheader Fridays, that's really nice to be able to do that.
Absolutely.
The 0-1 from Evans. Strike 2. Tied to the line at third is Etzel.
Really hugging that line, isn't she?
Yeah. And then a swing and a miss on a changeup. And the throw to first from Lopez will complete the strike him out, throw him out. Out number 2. And that'll bring up Heidi Sweet, the pitcher. Coming into the entrance music
Here comes the money.
of Shane McMahon from the WWE. That's hysterical.
Look at the outfield. They've switched over. Center field is playing like almost in right field with the right fielder right on the line.
Center field is wide open, but Evans has got pace.
She does.
It's hard to get out and get in front of that ball.
And the little changeup she has is pretty deadly when she sets up that pitch, with her fastball.
Yeah. Because you're thinking fastball because you need to be ready for it, then you're way out in front.
Yep.
Just like we saw with Eagleheart. Ground ball fouled on the first baseline. 1-1 the count. Sweet, we talked a little bit about her numbers as a pitcher. She's got a .412 average as a hitter. She doesn't necessarily hit every game she pitches, but she's been effective when she's had the opportunity. 7 of 17.
1.14 ERA, 4-0 record.
Yeah, right now she's able to make her money on the mound. And that one will be just a skosh outside. 2-1 the count. Two outs here, bottom of the second. Hanford Falcons, Richland Bombers, no score. The pitch from Evans.
Hitter.
Now hitting number 4, El
Nice.
Cordero.
I guess they're calling it a hit batter.
Yep. That's
Okay.
we called it a dead ball.
Oh, dead ball. I thought you said foul ball.
No. Joel,
I think he's going to try to see if she swung.
he wants to double check with his umpiring partner.
As if she swung, that's, across the plane, as it were. It becomes a strike. But for now, Heidi Sweet at first. We don't have to worry about challenges in high school softball.
He could have used some of those at the baseball doubleheader, or the baseball game it was on Friday night.
They're going to hold up the hit by pitch call. So 1 on, 2 outs. That'll bring up Ellie Cordero. Cordero hitting 292 on the season. The right fielder. Sweet will run for herself over at first base. Evans delivers. Swing and a miss. 0-1 on the count on Ellie Cordero. Evans looks in. The 0-1. Swing and miss, strike 2. They're going to try to throw back to Sweet. She's able to return to the bag in time. Falcons has had 2 runners, both with 2 outs. And 1 on a walk and 1 on a hit by pitch. They're going to have a quick conversation with Lopez. Just
checking on her hand.
Checking on her hand, yeah. Might just make sure she can throw the ball okay. She says she's fine, so 0-2 the count. Sweet, still over at first. Evans, the 0-2. Foul tip caught. That'll be strike number 3. 2 strikeouts in each of the first 2 innings for Allie Evans. No runs, no hits, 1 left on. We'll head to the top of the 3rd. You're watching high school softball on SWX.
Org.
Top of the 3rd here at Hanford, the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Richland Bombers. Riley Atwood will lead thing off. The center fielder, 579 average on the season, 11 of 19. She also has a home run.
Sweet's being attacked by a bug.
Some sort of bee or something out there in the circle. Just reminds me of, I think it was San Diego, where they had the
swarm.
The swarm.
Yes.
And everybody was just staying away from it. Delayed the game like an hour. 1-0 the count. The pitch from Sweet, ground ball foul. Even things up at 1 apiece. Atwood followed by Kendall Quesenberry. Got to be related to Deegan, right? I would imagine.
That's what I was thinking.
I think that'd be cousin or something.
Yeah. Deegan, of course, is going to go to the University of Washington next year, play baseball.
pitching, I assume, right?
Yep.
Yep. Right now, pitching for Kamiakin.
No, Richland.
Or sorry, Richland. Yeah. Sorry, you're right.
He started at Kamiakin. I think he was a freshman.
That's what it was. Yeah. That's what it was.
Transferred over to Richland.
Richland Hanford had one heck of a baseball game last week that went 11 innings.
Yeah.
So that's 4 extra innings between the two, a 3-2 game that was won by Richland. Softball team's going to see if they can make just as an exciting an event. 2-2. Ground ball out to second. Collected by Velasco. The throw to first. 1 away.
Now batting number 7.
Now to bring up Kendall Quisenberry. Decent wind here today. Blowing from right field all the way out to left field. So it is going across the way.
Get it up in that little bit of jet stream out there to left field. You could do some damage. Well, you saw Allie Evans. That was an opposite field double she hit off the wall.
Yeah, Evans hit one to left field that just sort of kind of drifted. Hard to track down.
Kept going, yeah.
0-1 the count on Quisenberry. The pitch. Ground ball to third. Foul. Close, but just foul. Beyond Nev Jimenez. That'll make it 0-2.
Those two losses that Richland had last week to Kamiakin. One of the things that I told the coach, I said, well, you got some of your losses out of the way now. So you should be all right. And it's not a bad thing for that to happen. I think last year they went to the state tournament undefeated, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So.
And, you know, it's the second year in a row they've gone to the state tournament as a team that's been a high seed. Mm-hmm. And it just, and essentially, I mean, on their home field.
Yeah.
For lack of a better term. And it just, for whatever reason, goes sideways at that point. And so.
When you start getting into the thing, with the 10 teams now in the MCC, you have an 18-game schedule.
Yeah.
You don't have really much room for non-conference play.
Yeah, I was looking at the schedules, and they've gotten a little bit of non-conference. Like I saw Hanford played Emerald Ridge, which is a state team from last year.
Well, I think you can get 2 games, but you can also pay for a third to the WIA if you want to do that.
Yeah. And I'm going to wonder. I think long term it's going to be that ball just foul. It's going to be interesting to see if the MCC eventually goes into essentially a split schedule.
Yep.
You know, the 4As play home and home. Then you schedule maybe like 2 or 3 of the 3As based on tier or something, and then you get that opportunity to open up and have more non-league contests.
It can only help you get better.
3-2 from Sweet. Strike 3. 2 up, 2 down. Going to bring up top of the order Jordan Brandon.
Now batting number 3.
Brandon grounded out to second the first time up. And I know that they're doing something like that for
football. Yeah.
All the 4A teams play all the other 4A teams, and then you play a little bit like select 3A teams.
But you get a non-conference game in.
Yep. As Velasco drops that one. A little too nonchalant.
A spin on it.
So that opens the door to Allie Evans with a runner on and 2 away. Evans doubled in the first. She has 5 home runs on the season, hitting .833 heading into this game.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
That one she'll fly to left, and that will land foul. Strike 1.
I didn't realize it, but I was looking at last year's all-conference team, and she was a second-team all-conference pitcher last year for the Bombers.
Yeah.
As a freshman.
And
she was also second-team outfielder.
Yep. On 1 the count. Pitch. Strike. Throw to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Jordan Brandon.
That's what your leadoff hitter is supposed to do.
Get on base, cause havoc.
Yep. Put the pressure on the defense.
0-2 the count, though, to Allie Evans. Only got out like 5 times this year. That pitch low and away, ball 1. Hanford 6-0 in the MCC. Kamiakin 6-0 in the MCC. Those are your top 2 teams in the league right now. 4A looks loaded and deep. Ground ball, right field, base hit. Throw home will be cut off, and Allie Evans with a single and an RBI. First score of the game is Jordan Brannon.
She got on top of that pitch and just drilled it through the hole there.
1-0 Richland here, top of the 3rd. That'll bring up Emily Moore, and Evans will be pinch run for Allison Langdon. And the error at second base comes back to haunt Hanford.
Yep.
2 away, still 1 pitch from getting out of this inning.
Ooh, what a pitch.
Change up. Moore out in front, 0-1. She grounded out. I'm sorry, she had a sac fly in the first, in which there was some confusion that the pinch runner for Evans left early. She was called out. So liner to second. Velasco picks it up, throws to first. And that'll be out number 3, but Richland strikes first. 1 run on 1 hit, and 1 error, 1 left on. It's 1-0 Bombers. You're watching high school softball on SWX.
To find out more.
1-0 Richland as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Brooklyn Moss lead things off. The number 9 hitter for Hanford, 583 average on the season. Nice when your number 9 hitter is hitting almost 600.
It's just amazing. All right, who are making all the outs?
I think we now know why they're 6-0.
Yeah.
And scoring double digits in most of their games. Strike 1. Moss showing that little slap hitter look where you kind of start to run down the first base line. In at 3rd is Etzel. The 0-1 from Evans. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I want you to know with the 2 hits that Allie Evans has right now, her batting average has gone up to 870, from 833 to 870. That is just amazing.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now,
That'll be out number 1 here in the 3rd.
Haley Velasco.
Leadoff hitter Haley Velasco struck out in the first. Saw Coach Hokinson talking to her in the batter's circle and in the on-deck circle and trying to, I think, get her to focus on where she wants that ball. Evans, the first pitch, up and away.
Velasco was a second-team all-conference player last year at second base.
And coming into this game with a 6.13 average, he's a big part of why they're undefeated. And big part of being at the top of the order. Change up there, strike one.
Looks like she likes to walk up the box, try to slap it to the left side of the infield, try to beat it out with her speed.
The 1-1 from Evans. Inside corner, strike two. 1-2 the count on Velasco. On deck, Madison Harris. And pitch from Evans. Swing and a miss, strike three. Throw to first. In time. So that's 3 consecutive strikeouts now for Allie Evans.
Number 9,
Six.
Madison
6 total.
Harris.
Of the 8 outs have been a strikeout, which seems to be par for the course.
She might be doubling up her average to 2. I mean, she's just slightly under it. 67 strikeouts and I don't know how many innings now, but
It would be she came in with 32, so 34 and 2/3.
yep, almost there.
Almost there. Madison Harris grounded out to Evans in the first. Swings and misses at the first on this one.
I was thinking about this matchup because these two have had some really great battles over the last couple years. These two teams, they're going to see each other again in the district tournament. They got to play another single next Tuesday, and they'll probably cross paths at the state tournament.
Low pitch low. Yeah, and that's kind of how it worked last year. Not
Yep.
in the championship round.
No.
Unfortunately for them, but it certainly had to be a little more motivating when you see your rival, because you're disappointed that you're in the consolation bracket, but your
Right.
rival's right across the way, and you're like, okay, let's play.
The hard part there is getting yourself mentally prepared. You realize after the previous loss, and you're in that consolation bracket, can't win the title. So now you got to shake it off and just go out there and try to play as hard as you can.
Well, and I think the other thing that you run into is that those games happen so quickly.
They do.
You could be in a situation where you might not have but an hour, maybe 2, between one game and another. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, I know they set up for times, like, okay, our game's supposed to be at 2 and everything, but if everything's on time, you have to be ready to go.
Yeah.
If it's slow, you got to sit around and wait. If it's extra inning game in front of you, it's kind of hard.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the third. Harris ground ball to third. It's Etzel, throw to first. Snagged out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Retire the side. 1-0 Richland. We're heading to the top of the fourth. You're watching high school softball on SWX.
SWX.
Krigler Insurance Agency is proud to be a part of high school sports on SWX. With decades of experience and personalized service, the only locally owned insurance brokerage in Richland, located in the Uptown Shopping Center for home, auto, RVs, boats, and ATVs. Isn't it time you were with CIA? Krigler Insurance Agency, 509-946-4620. foul. The first pitch to Adeline Etzel.
Got a single her first time up.
Then was thrown out trying to run to third on a single by Olivia Lopez. The 0-1. Popped up, foul over our heads.
She's also made some nice strong throws from third base over to first. So, solid looking athlete.
No 2 pitch from Sweet. Pop foul. In over our heads. One nothing Richland, top of the 4th inning. Bombers trying to bounce back from being swept by Kamiakin on Friday last week. That one goes outside. Hanford trying to remain undefeated. Moved to 7-0 in conference play. 1-2 from Sweet. Ground ball to short, through. 2-2 now for Adeline Etzel.
Hard hit ball.
Now to bring up Sydney Hogan. She popped out to short in the 2nd inning.
Well, it seems to me Allie Evans is one of those pitchers that she only needs a couple runs. It's going to be tough on the... Oh!
That's a ripped foul.
So I'm sure Richland's going to put some pressure on getting that leadoff hitter on.
Hogan well out in front of that one, but it's just a loud strike 1.
Yeah, but it looked good.
It did look good. It did look good. The 0-1. Outside ball 1. Etzel over at first. On deck, Scarlett Houdon. Sweet gets the sign from Harris. And the 1-1. Little bunt right out in front. Sweet will throw to first to get the out on the sac bunt.
I like bunting. It's just, you watch it in Major League Baseball, it's just nobody can do it hardly ever. So it's kind of nice to see softball players know how to do it.
Yeah, you'll see it a lot at the high school level. See a lot of it in high school baseball.
Yeah.
First pitch to Houdon, swung on and miss. One away. Runner on second base as Adeline Etzel, Scarlett Houdon. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Challenging her in the upper zone.
She can't lay off them. It's like a league of their own.
Yeah, I like the high ones.
Kid, don't hit the high ones. Don't swing at them.
And catches are looking. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Sweet. 2 away here in the 4th. Olivia Lopez, who singled in the 2nd, out to right field. Etzel thrown out at 3rd on the play to end the 2nd inning. That one she'll pop right back up to Sweet, who will make the catch, and that'll be it for the 4th. 1 hit, no runs, one left on, and no errors. It's 1-0 Richland. We head to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching high school softball on SWX.
We're on it.
Heading to the bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Richland. Coming up for the Falcons, the number 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Kenzie Hofstad, Nev Jimenez, and Jaden Owens. Hofstad leading off. She walked in the first, stole second.
And she's the only runner for Hanford right now that has been in scoring position.
Yep. They've had 2 runners.
I think I would consider her their team's best hitter right now. About the 600 and 14 runs scored.
21 RBIs.
Yeah, that's
9 doubles.
easily leads the team. The 9 doubles and the 3 triples. That's a lot of triples.
Yeah.
Tells me she has speed.
Yeah, she makes them pay when it lands where no one is. She'll lead things off here in the fourth. Breaking ball outside. Ball 1. It's hard not to Bob Euchre that call.
Just a bit out.
Just a bit outside. Sun now starting to get into a couple of folks' eyes as it's
Lopez is looking over at the bench, maybe looking for a signal.
no one out. Low ball 2.
Evans is she looks like she knows that she needs to be careful with Hofstad because she seems to be trying to nibble on the outside on the pitches.
And the 2-0 from Evans. Just missed the 7-10 split with that one. So 3-0 for Hofstad. She walked in 4 pitches in the first. So she's seen 7 pitches, all of them outside of the strike zone.
Yeah.
And the 3-0. Little flare to second. And the catch is there. Gavin makes the catch.
Now hitting number 5, Nev Jimenez.
Now to bring up Nev Jimenez with 1 down. She struck out looking in the first.
Second team all-conference third baseman last year for the Falcons. She also has 16 hits. Leads the team batting average going into this game. .613.
One away here in the fourth. A little off of that, and Evans take care of business quickly. 1 out, 1 pitch, 2 away. Going to bring up Jaden Owens.
12, Jaden Owens.
So far, though, Allie Evans cruising through the first 4 innings. Or 3 2/3, that is. Power here, though, with Jaden Owens. Pitch outside. Bombers lead by 1. Evans delivers. Ground ball to the hole at short. Stop. Throw. In time. Nice play by Jordan Brannon. That'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. 1-0 the Bombers lead. We head to the top of the 5th. You're watching high school softball on SWX. Top of the fifth, Riley Atwood leading things off for Richland. The first pitch to her, up and away, ball one. She grounded out to second in the third inning to lead off the third inning. Now she leads off the fifth. Third's the only time that there's been a score. An error and then a base hit. And Richland gets on the board. Is that one fouled off the face mask of the umpire?
Yeah, knocked in a little skew there.
If the catcher's gear are the tools of ignorance, doesn't that kind of make umpire gear a little bit of that same thing?
I'm not commenting. These guys do a pretty good job, actually.
No, they're critical to the game. I just like to give them a little bit of a rise when I can. 1-1 from Sweet. Pop foul off the back of the metal here, the cage behind home plate. One, two, the count now on Riley Atwood on deck. Kendall Quisenberry. Ground ball right back to Sweet. Kicks out of her legs. She's not able to get it in. Oh, Jaden Owens not able to corral it. Infield single there for Riley Atwood.
Now batting number 7.
And they'll bring up the 9-hitter, Kendall Quisenberry.
It's the third time in the 5 innings that the Bombers have been batting that they've got the leadoff hitter on.
Yeah. First pitch is a strike. Quisenberry struck out looking in the third. What this does for Richland potentially is that it makes it more likely Allie Evans is going to hit in this inning.
Yep. Unless they get some kind of double play.
They need a double play to get out of it.
Third base dugout.
Don't think you want to have, if you're the opponent, you don't want to have runners in scoring position with Allie Evans up.
She's on a Barry Bonds type run.
No kidding.
A pitch outside. 1-2 the count.
That's a nice little ball field out here. This is beautiful. I don't remember them ever playing here years ago.
Oh, now the strikeout looking. One away.
Now batting number 5,
Jordan
Jordan Brandon.
Brandon. He's grounded out, and she got a board on an error. Little up, ball one. .195 down the left field line, 234 to nearly dead center as that one goes off of the face mask. And that will allow Atwood to go to second.
Brunson did not like that pitch, pulled her bat back, and I think it really kind of distracted the catcher. It's a high pitch.
Ground ball right back to Sweet off of her glove, and there's going to be nowhere for her to go. So now there's 2 on for Allie Evans.
I'd be giving Brunson a single on that one too, because that was hard hit up the middle.
Yeah, Jordan Brandon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, Brandon.
Hawkinson gonna make a change at pitcher. Okay, so Lonnie Eaglehart will come in. You'll see this probably back and forth, back and forth. So as of now, Sweet has 4 2/3.
4 1/3.
4 1/3. Yeah, the board out there is wrong. Was that 4 or 5 hits? Struck out a couple. 1 run not earned, but she's still responsible for the 2 base runners on.
Number 14,
Yep.
Alana Eaglehart.
Eagle Heart comes in 4-0 on the season, 25 strikeouts to 8 walks. ERA not as strong, but she's early on in the season. All it takes is one bad outing, and that can kind of get.
This is what makes these two teams threats come postseason, because both teams have two solid pitchers. You bring Englehart in now to try to stem the rally by the Bombers, but the Bombers have, I realize that Allie Evans has been doing most of the pitching, but first baseman Emily Moore was the pitcher of the year last year as a junior at Richland High School, and she's pitching about, for every 3 innings that Allie pitches, she's pitching about 1 inning. And I kind of like watching it when it looks like Allie's struggling. Emily comes in from first base just to give her a couple tips or words of encouragement. Pitchers got to stick together. And Moore, of course, is going to Western Washington next year, and I think on the strength of her pitching.
Well, I think another thing that Coach Hawkinson might be doing with this one is that Allie has seen this. This would be the third time she would have seen Heidi Sweet, and she's hit one to the fence in left field and a rocking single to the right field.
Yep.
And this just gets her something different to see. So there might be a little bit of strategy in terms of give Allie something different to see. Especially in what is probably a pretty critical situation at this point.
Oh, right now, yes.
1-run game, 5th inning.
1 out, runners on the corners.
Evans steps in, swings and misses the first. And Brandon will move on down to second, stolen base. They had a design play where Harris threw it like she was trying to throw out the runner at second and just threw it right back to Eagle Heart. Evans, gap in left center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. 2 runs will score. Evans will pull up at second base with a 2-run double. 3-0 Richland.
She's had all 3 RBIs, too.
Yep.
2 doubles.
Now batting number 12, Emily Moore.
She saw a pitch up. She took it the other way. And
Running at second, number 4, Allison Langdon.
Yeah, she didn't try to pull it. Usually when you try to pull those kind of pitches, you pop them up or meekly ground out to the second baseman or the first baseman.
32 RBI on the season now for Allie Evans.
Looking at a triple crown.
Langdon will run at second. 1-0 the pitch, or we'll count 1-0 now to Emily Moore. Sack fly in the first, grounded out in the third. Eagle Heart taking a little something off of that one. Gets to the strike. Moore, 19 RBI on the season with a .548 average, including 3 homers. That one she'll pop up down the third base line, and it falls untouched. To a certain extent, Hanford giving Richland just a little bit extra outs, a little more opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. I think against a team like Richland, you can't do that.
1-2 from Eagle Heart. Low, 2-2.
The other thing is, I think if it all anything, losing 2 close games to Kamaikan last Friday might have put some fire in the Richland girls.
Certainly weren't going to need to motivate them too much to come back to practice.
No.
Well, floor into his left center, and that'll drop. Langdon will hold it first, or hold it third. Moore will hold it first. So runners on the corner, still 1 out. And Adeline Etzel.
2 for 2 today.
2 for 2. Hanford needs to keep this right here.
I do like these 2, 3, 4 hitters for Richland. They seem to be getting the job done.
Yeah, the top of the Richland lineup is
It's pretty good.
Potent, that is for sure. Good pitch from Eagle Heart. Fouled off. 0-1 the count now to Etzel. Named after her grandfather's favorite automobile from the 1930s. No, it's a different spelling. High for that one. 1-1 the count. Sydney Hogan on deck. Pitch from Eaglehart. Ground ball right back up the middle. Eaglehart will throw it home, and they will get Langdon at home. Stop the run from scoring. That'll bring up Hogan with first and second, 2 away on the fielder's choice.
Now batting number 11, Sydney Hogan.
Sacrifice bunt for her last at bat. Not in a position to do that right now.
Swing away.
That was a big play by Eaglehart, though, to get the out at home. First pitch off the mark, ball 1.
Yeah, the runner third base was off at the crack of the bat. So it was easy for the pitcher to, oh, hey, gonna try to go to the plate? I'll stop you.
1-0. There's a strike. One and one the count on Hogan. Roll for one with a pop out to second. Pitch popped up center field. Moss backing up right there. Makes the catch to end the inning. Richland gets 2. They lead this one 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching high school softball on SWX.
Kiwanis clubs.
Your local family-owned AMCO supports student athletes. AMCO, here to help. Don't forget their free AC checks at your local family-owned AMCO. 6-7-8 for Hanford. Alana Eaglehart to lead things off here. Bottom of the 5th. They're chasing 3. This one popped up right behind first, but snagged there by Emily Moore. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now hitting
All these pitchers do a good job of busting in the hitters, so they're hitting it off almost like the fists and popping it up in the air.
So that'll bring up Heidi Sweet. She was hit by a pitch, her only plate appearance. She died on the vine at first, though. And the pitch, a little bit high for from Evans.
You got to believe left-hander pitching as fast as she does. It really comes in at a different angle at most hitters. You don't see too many left-handed pitchers.
Swing and a miss there from Sweet. Yeah, it's it comes in with enough velocity, with a lot of velocity, I should say, that you need to be ready, and then she'll just drop the changeup on you, and
oh, yeah.
you're going to fall over yourself almost trying to hit that thing.
Yep.
That gets the top of the strike zone. 1-2 now. One away here at bottom of the fifth. 1-2 the count now to Heidi Sweet. That one fouled off. Evans, let's see, 8 in a row retired.
Yes.
And she has not allowed a hit.
No. She's had a walk and a hit batter.
The 1-2 to Sweet. Swing and a miss. Throw to first. And after not getting a strikeout last inning, a rarity for Allie Evans, she gets her 7th strikeout of the game here.
That's right. She ruined her quest for trying to get an average of 2.0 strike or 2 strikes and outs an inning. Now she's got to work hard again on it.
I'm going to bring up Bel Cordero. A strikeout victim in the second. Lefty on lefty. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Another final 7 outs for the Hanford Falcons. He limited the damage in the fifth to just 2 runs allowed.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Now 2 now at the count to Cordero. Pitch. Up and in. Ball 1. Sun setting off to the west. Just down the right field line, a little to the foul side of the right field line. Swing, foul tips, and it's caught. So 2 strikeouts there. As 10 in a row from Allie Evans. Take a time out. When we come back, we hit the top of the 6th. You're watching high school softball on SWX.
Just a bit earlier.
Top of the 6th, Hanford sends Heidi Sweet back out to the circle. So she comes back into the face. Scarlett Houdon, Olivia Lopez, and Riley Atwood. 6, 7, and 8 for the Richland Bombers. One of the fun little rules, the designated players, they have a little more freedom. Almost like a libero in volleyball. Richland manager Joel Evans having a quick conversation with the home plate umpire.
Now batting for the Bombers, number 16, Abby Gavin.
And Abby Gavin will come up. She'll take the spot of Scarlett Houdon. Abby will wait. Ball 1. So it will be Gavin. Steps up to the dish. 381 average on the season. 8 for 21. Pops that one up. over the press box. Even the count at 1.
381. That's still a darn good average, and she might be on the lower end of the of the hitters right now for the Bombers. That's pretty impressive still.
Yeah, no, it really is. That one flying out left field. Whittish makes the catch. 1 away. Olivia Lopez now 1 for 2. Singled in the second. Popped out in the fourth.
Now batting number 20, Olivia Lopez.
Sweet. Delivers. First pitch. Just high. Oh, rise ball action. And the ball is being thrown underneath. Swing and a miss.
Got her to go for the low stuff.
The change.
Change up. Kelly Richards, the third base coach down there, former CBC, longtime CBC softball coach.
1-1 to Lopez. Grounder out to short. Pick the throw. Hofstad makes the play 2 away. That'll bring up Riley Atwood. 1 for 2. She grounded out to second, and she singled and scored in the 5th. An important run, because that gave them a 2-run lead. It was immediately followed by Jordan Brandon to make it a 3-0 game.
That's a good lead for Allie Evans.
It really
is.
A .44 ERA makes you feel like if you get 3, you have a real chance. 1-1 now the count on Atwood. Sweet. Rocks, delivers. Pop, foul. Not spinning like the Josh Naylor one did the other day. Where that was 3 feet foul and had such spin. And ended up being a ground ball to third. One, 2 the count now on Atwood. Foul tipped.
These two teams meet a week from today over at Columbia Playfield.
Popped up right
Behind us.
Right behind us. We're just 5 feet from the camera. Sure Josh was ready for that one back there. Actually had Josh's daughter as one of the members of the Davis choir that sang the national anthem for us at the All-Star Classic on Saturday.
Nice.
So that was cool. Line drive up the middle, base hit. Sends it right back where it came from, and it gets in between all of them. Base hit center field. Going to bring up Kendall Quisenberry, the number 9 hitter. Actually, no, that doesn't do that. That brings up somebody who's, Boyce. Bring up Kendall Boyce. She'll pinch hit.
Bombers have had at least one hit.
Kenzie Boyce, sorry. Oh, I thought it was Kendall.
Bombers have had at least one hit every single inning this game.
Yeah, they've had runners on. Hanford's mostly been able to work around it. And the pitch, short center field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Throw to third, and the ball is dropped. So everybody's safe. Boyce with a single center goes to second on the throw to third, and Atwood will be at third. I'll bring up the top of the order. This is where things get dangerous. Jordan Brandon Been on a couple of times, scored a couple of runs.
And sitting in the on-deck circle is Allie Evans.
Ground ball up the middle, base hit. That's going to score at least one. They're going to hold hold Boyce. And that'll be an RBI for Jordan Brandon. That will bring up Allie Evans, though. 4-0 the Richland lead. There is an open base. Should you wish to use it with 2 outs?
I was looking to see who leads the team in home runs for Richland right now. It's
Yeah.
Allie Evans.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't think
It's 5.
I think if you were to look at who's leading Richland in anything right now, it's going to be number 13. 2 outs here. Sweet. Tough spot. Out. Ball 1. Going to second. Freely, Jordan Brandon. So now
you have an open base. Definitely.
I wonder if they'll
Gonna
just pitch around her in a way. Don't give her anything to challenge her. No, there's the strike. 1-1 the count.
The Bombers have done all of this right now with 2 outs. First 2 batters got out.
Yeah. 2 outs, so what, right?
Yep.
Fly ball, left center field.
That thing's carrying.
Back, and it's got into the wind off the top of the fence. Evans going to cruise into second with another double.
3 doubles now.
And 4 RBI?
2 more RBIs. That should be 5 RBIs for her.
5 RBI.
That thing just
It got up in the wind.
It just didn't look like it was going to be that far out there. And all of a sudden, it just kept carrying.
Got up in the wind. 3 runs here in the 6th. And then a
There's a base
flare
hit.
to center field. Evans going to swing around third. Find her way. Score a run. So Emily Moore with an RBI single. So Richland took 4 innings before things really got moving for them, and then 6 runs in the 5th and the 6th innings combined. Nice bounce back for them as they
They needed it.
come back off of it. Now the Hanford squad going to meet in the circle. Probably just a quick, hey guys, focus up. They got 6 outs still. Task is tall, but
Just got to make sure this runner over at first doesn't score, because that makes it 8-0, and I think it's an 8-run rule. Softball.
Is it
They,
8?
they would get Hanford would still get the bat in the bottom of this 6th.
Okay, it's not 10 in softball then, it's 8.
No, yeah.
Ground ball to third. Off of Jimenez's leg to the shortstop. Hofstad the throw to first. Gets beyond Owens. The runners will move up to second and third. That right off of the shin of Nev Jimenez.
That hurts.
Yeah. That
She
hurts.
smoked that down the third baseline.
That'll bring up Sydney Hogan. Still 2 away.
Although Kenzie Hofstad still had a shot at it
Yeah.
on shortstop. Creamed right to her.
9th batter of the inning now, Sydney Hogan. Pitch. Pop foul. Almost. Nice effort there by Harris.
Good hustle.
Lost her footing a little bit there at the end. So 0-1 the count. Abby Gavin is on deck. She pinch hit to lead things off here in the 6th inning. And pitch. Ball. 1-1 the count. Two runners in scoring position for Hogan. Pitch. Line drive to short over the head of Hofstad. That's going to score 2. all the way to the fence for Sydney Hogan. Wheels her way into second. She'll stop there with a 2-out, 2-run double. Richland opening things up here in the 6th.
That ball was smoked.
Now they've batted it around as Abby Gavin steps to the dish. She started things off with a simple fly to left. That pitch away, ball 1. Still 2 away. Pitch from Sweet. Outside corner, strike 1.
I think the interesting thing between these two teams is, okay, it looks like Richland's got this one, in hand. But it could be, between these two teams, it could be a completely different story next Tuesday.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it'll only been a week since you've seen Allie Evans, and not that helps that much.
Right.
But at least this is the first time this season as a swing and a miss. No, swing and a foul.
Yep, just dropped it.
And 1-2 from Sweet to Gavin. Outside, ball 2. Catcher Olivia Lopez on deck. Already in the catcher shin guards, just in case she needs to gear up to get behind the plate. Line ground ball in the hole, short. That'll go through. Hogan will go past the stop sign and score. So Sydney Hogan.
That's a fine in their kangaroo court, I bet.
Do they have kangaroo courts?
Oh, I don't know.
7 runs here in the 6th inning. I think we're going to see a new pitcher. Heidi Sweet had battled through much of this one, and then it just all fell apart.
Yeah. And I've noticed in the last inning or so that Bombers are really starting to hit the ball hard. I mean, some of their hits in this game have just been like little, pop flies that find their way in. But everything coming off the bats right now, these kids, is just hit hard.
Pinch hitter for Richland is going to be Emerson Flieger, a freshman, will come into bat against Alana Eaglehart. And I think that means the entire varsity roster, almost the entire varsity roster for Richland will have been used. So Emerson Flieger listed as a utility player. One of 2 freshmen on this Richland squad. 5 seniors, 2 freshmen, everybody else in the middle.
That's what a good program does. They don't have a senior dominated if they can't help it. Get some kids from every class and you just keep reloading every year.
Swing for Flieger. Strike 1. The 0-1 from Eaglehart. Ground ball in the hole at second. Through to the right field. It's Emerson Flieger with a base hit. I'm going to bring up Riley Atwood. It's the Richland bench. It's one of the more fun things. You try to get baseball kids, it seems like it's pulling teeth to get them to be active in the bench.
Yep.
Softball it is non-stop.
It's almost required.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the oddball out if you're not screaming and hollering the whole time.
Richland's got 9 consecutive hits right now.
Yeah. Riley Atwood. She has one of them. She started everything. She started the 9 consecutive hits. Throw to first. Flieger able to get back. The runner, though, will scoot on over to the third. Abby Gavin. 2-0 now the count on Atwood. Pitch popped up. Foul behind home plate. Two and one the count. Runners on the corners. Eagle Heart delivers. High, ball 3. The 3-run from Alana. Ball 4. So I'll load the bases. For Kendall Quisenberry. You don't actually know
This
that.
is Boyce.
That's right. Boyce. Kenzie Boyce.
We had a single earlier in this inning.
Yep, singled and scored.
There aren't many current local athletes I admire more than Sounders goalkeeper Stephen Fry. And this season has already given me another reason why. Although Sounders coach Brian Schmetzer said he has 2 number 1 guys, Fry, the all-time record holder in wins, shutouts, and saves on this franchise, he's clearly relinquished his top role this season. Andrew Thomas, the presumptive heir apparent to Fry the last couple seasons, has now moved into that role as the starter in MLS games this year. But that also means Fry has another chance to do something special because he's now the starter in other events, including CONCACAF Champions Cup. Tomorrow night, the Sounders face their biggest test this season, the first leg of the tournament quarterfinals in Mexico. Seattle has 3 series wins from a second CONCACAF Champions Cup win and another berth in the FIFA Club World Cup. No other MLS team has ever won this tournament in its current format except Seattle 4 years ago. And if they do it again, Fry will be a big reason why. For as much of a competitor as he is,
Base is loaded. 2-2 pitch. On first base side, Owens over there makes the catch. And finally, things come to an end. Not before 7 runs are scored by the Richland Bombers. They've opened up a lead on this one. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Hanford up next. You're watching high school softball on SWX.
Car care.
Bottom of the 6th, Hanford. Brooklyn Moss will lead things off for the Falcons, looking still for their first hit of the game. And they need to score here in the 6th, or we lock it up, head on home.
Had to score a couple times.
Moss struck out in her only other plate appearance so far today. Pitch from Evans. Outside, ball 1. Eight strikeouts now for Allie Evans.
Let's also remember that they have had no hits.
Yeah. And there's a strike. Top of the order, and Haley Velasco on deck. Pitch, swing and a miss. So Richland trying to reestablish themselves as the favorites. They've got the opportunity against Kabayakan here, or not Kabayakan, sorry, they've already played Kabayakan. But they need to find some rhythm here going through the second half of the season, get into the district tournament.
Yeah, it just tells me there's probably 3 4A schools. These two and Kamiakin that are going to be battling for the district title.
2-2 to Moss. Bounces off the wall in front of us. Not to make it full.
That being said, I have no idea what the Greater Spokane League has.
Yeah. Yeah, but it seems like predominantly the teams that come from the west side, those are the ones you're watching out for.
Yes.
Come state time.
Jackson of Everett, Emerald Ridge, which Hanford's already beaten.
Yep. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 consecutive strikeouts now for Evans as she hits 9 on the night. Haley Velasco, been up twice, struck out twice.
Yep.
I'll have to ask Joel after this. Golly, this can't be anything that wouldn't be her first. She's had to have thrown no-hitters before, but even at her quality, it can't be that common.
Yeah, you never know. I don't know how she was last year. I'm sure she played summer ball for someone.
Yeah.
Too. So.
And that's where you're getting the best of the best from the area.
Yes.
So she's probably got some. That one fly down the left field line. Almost a diving catch by Quesenberry. Instead, it'll go for a strike. Crazy thing, too, is Allie Evans only a sophomore.
Yes.
Just second year of high school softball. And you think Richland has won a state baseball title in the last 3 years? They've won not. They just won their first state basketball title in a while. Allie Evans, seeing if she can be one of the ways that they can find their way to a state softball title as well.
They've been favored a couple of these years too, going into the state tournament by the state media. So it's a place that they've been before. They got to find a way to break through.
Richland is also switching their primary softball field. If you missed that on their Facebook page, they're switching to Field 5 over at Columbia Playfields. I think there's some long-term plans to make a couple upgrades over there.
Kind of make it a little bit of a ballpark type of setting.
Yeah, make it a little bit more of a setting. They feel like the grandstand settings are there.
Well, you take a look at what Hanford's done, and Chihuahua has a nice little softball field too. Kind of make it your home with a bit of a bandbox type of look.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
The only challenge for them, as opposed to Hanford or Chihuahua, where they're on school campuses, the city of Richland owns Columbia Playfields in field number 5.
I'm trying to think where that's at, because you got the 4 fields 1 through 4 are right there at the complex, right? There's 4 fields. Is 5 right outside of the outfield? Okay, that's
okay.
All right. Yeah. That's what I was thinking it was.
Yeah,
it's right out. It's right over the left field fence at the baseball field.
Yeah.
Okay. That used to be a little league field, I thought, too. So they've done something with it. Yeah, they did something with it. That's good.
Strike 2. Thanks to Matt Funk for getting us the factual information.
Matt Funk knows everything.
Matt knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two.
That's true.
That's right. We were there a couple weeks ago, trying to get that Seiju game in, and that one will
hit her,
and or walk. Either way, it's a runner on first.
Just the third base runner for the Falcons.
Yeah, ends the streak of 11 in a row. They're being retired by Evans. Bring up Madison Harris, grounded out twice.
Now batting number 9, Madison Harris.
I think Joel would like to see Allie finish this game rather than bring in Emily Moore.
Yeah, he came out and visited his daughter out there to make sure everything was good.
Hello, fans.
Throw back
Silas
first.
Hunt's parents, please report to the press box. Silas Hunt's parents, please report
Miss
to the press
there.
box.
1-0 on Harris. Kenzie Hofstad on deck. And they're going to
make the change.
Make the change.
Coach was out there saying, look, let's finish this game. Mom's got dinner on the table. Let's go. So we're going to make some changes here.
So it'll be Adeline Etzel.
Tried to hit me in the first warm-up pitch.
She saw Jeff Morrow behind home plate, and
Now pitching for the
her eyes went red.
I'm a big target.
So Allie will not complete her no-hitter. It'll be up to Adeline Etzel. And I would assume if not for her, then it'll be Emily Moore behind that.
Yep. What if you're if you're Joel Evans and you're going to fill out the lineup card for next Tuesday's game against Hanford? Do you go with Allie again, or do you go Emily?
Oh yeah, no, you go with Allie unless something dramatic happens. And she was pitching well. You got something to learn from today.
Yep.
As the infield will now, trying to see who the number. It'll be Abby Gavin over at third. I think they're just going to have Allie Evans step in. I can't tell. She might have gone out to center.
That looks like her in center field.
Okay.
She's not wearing a hat.
And the 1-0.
Nice pitch.
We'll change it. Throwing the heat.
That was her first strike. She had 5 warm-up pitches that were wild as get out. So she knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Is that Nuke Lelouch out there? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
1-1 to Harris.
Okay.
You were saying?
Throws heat.
Two 2-1 now the count on Madison Harris. Hanford needs to score to keep this game going.
Oh. She had her hand for a long time. This is the second time I've seen that today where the umpire has not given it to the batter right away.
Yeah, Etzel, I think, was out there confused as to what the signal was, or the sign was supposed to be. A little something off of that one, and there's a ball. So Richland pitching, struggling to find the strike zone here in the 6th. 3-1 now the count on Madison Herron. Kenzie Hofstad on deck. And that's a ball. So 2 on.
Now,
just 1 away for Kenzie Hofstad.
Kenzie Hofstad.
She's walked and she's lined out. First and second for the Falcons. First pitch up, ball 1. Velasco at second, Harris at first. Just one away here in the 6th. Pitch from Etzel.
That off-speed pitch really works well for her.
The changeup.
Yep. Makes it effective because her fastball's pretty fast.
Yeah, it really, you have to gear up for it, and then that changeup comes in. Another ball. I do not believe she's found the strike zone with her fastball, though.
No, she has not.
She's found it a couple of times with a changeup. And so, 2-1 to Hofstad. A little up. 3-1 the count. Nev Jimenez on deck. Olivia Lopez trying to pump Etzel up from behind the dish. That one will be fouled off to the side. Full count. Madeline Etzel steps up. The 3-2. Low ball 4. That'll load the bases. All without a hit.
One of your better hitters at the plate.
Nev Jimenez 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Now Joel Evans is going to
bring back Allie.
Yeah.
Center.
So switch things around again. So just a couple of batters Allie Evans missed.
Yeah, just 2.
She technically would have been responsible for Haley Velasco. Right? That was the
right.
Whoever it was she threw the first ball to, that becomes her batter. So now 1 out. Bases loaded.
1 warm-up pitch, which she probably doesn't even need that.
Team bar was like, let's go. This is silly. Low. Ball 1. She would take either result from the first 2 appearances at the plate by Nev Jimenez, a strikeout or a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Ground ball, foul down the third base line.
Etzel back at the third base spot.
Yeah. Everybody kind of back to where they were. Etzel actually ran into the runner over there trying to field the ball. 1-1 on Jimenez. 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That high pitch. It's hard to keep off of it.
That little rise ball. Ducks are all over the pond, though.
Yes.
One, 2 for Jimenez. Pop foul. One and 2 still the count. Evans steps into the mound, steps off again. And now just so that she can get a game ball. The fun thing about high school softball and baseball is you got to chase down everything that goes.
Yeah. Don't even get a free treat if you bring it back to the concession stand. The heck's that about?
And the 1-2. Lost that one early. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Game moved with a good pace through the first 4 or 5 innings, and then it has really slowed down thanks in part to 7 runs and some pitching changes. And that one flied right field, and it'll go just foul. Hogan trying to run that one down.
Oh. Sun's getting low enough that first baseman Emily Moore tried to catch the ball and then lost it and got turned around. Like, don't hit me in the face.
2-2 the count. 1 out here in the 6th. Bases loaded for the Falcons. All on walks. Still looking for their first hit of the contest.
Yep.
I'm going to say Jimenez went. And that'll count as a strikeout.
Hitting number 12, Jaden Owens.
So the Falcons down to their final out. Jaden Owens grounded out twice. Once to third, once to short. So desperation hour for the Falcons for today's contest. And pipes that one right down the middle. 0-1 the count.
I mean, you get to a point where you're just like, I'm just going to throw a strike. I'm not going to get fancy. And let's see if they'll hit it. If they can't hit it, great.
And not many people can hit off of Allie Evans. 0-1, deep left field. Hugs the line. Gone. Grand slam, Jaden Owens, and they score. A huge set of runs so they can keep the game going. And they finally get a hit.
The only hit of the game so far for them.
Grand slam, Jaden Owens. Going to be Kalana Eagleheart. And it extends the game one more inning.
Yes.
Now,
Just a low ribbon drive.
I'm so used to baseball fields where it's like 260 down the line.
Yeah.
So that thing got out of here in a hurry.
Yes.
At 185 down the right field line. 195.
Yeah, I think it's 195.
Okay, 195 right. I'm not sure about left. It looks like
the lights playing funny with it, so. Getting dangerously close to needing the lights to come on. Here at the softball field, first pitch of ball for Alana Eagleheart. So Hanford on the wrong side of the scoreboard, but you got to at least feel good after that.
You stay alive.
Particular inning, you battled, you didn't give up. Swing and a miss, 1-1 now the count from Alana Eagleheart. She struck out and popped out. And see the flags that are on the sidelines, wind blowing those pretty good. I don't think that had any real effect on Jaden Owens' ball, which was just a rocket. Off the mark, ball 2.
That's her third home run of the season, too. So she leads the Falcons.
Yeah, there was a couple of them tied at 2.
Yeah, her and Eagleheart. So.
Ground ball, right to first. Moore will put her away. And that'll be the final out of the inning. But not before they get 4 for Hanford. We hit to the top of the 7th. You're watching high school softball on SWX. We continue to play. The Hanford Falcons scored 4 in the bottom of the 6th to remain alive. They trail 10-4. Richland coming up to bat. Top of the order, Jordan Brandon, Allie Evans, and Emily Moore. No matter what happens in this top half of the 7th, we will play the bottom half of the 7th. But Richland got themselves in trouble. They couldn't find the strike zone in that 6th inning. Alana Eaglehart back out on the mound. Should pitch this 7th inning, or at least start the 7th inning.
Brandon 2 for 4.
She's singled a couple times. She scored 3 runs.
Yeah, I think she leads the team. Yeah, she had 26, team leading 26 runs scored going into this game. She's up at 29 now.
There's a swing and a miss, makes it 2-1. After her will be Allie Evans, who at this point you might just walk her no matter what.
Oh my God, yeah. Sitting at 4 for 4 today, 3 doubles.
3-1 the count. I don't know that that's how they think in high school softball, but you used to see that occasionally with Barry Bonds. Bases loaded, you walked him anyways because it was less problematic to give up that one and hope you can get the guy out behind him.
Date myself. I remember when they did it to Frank Howard back when he was with the Washington Senators in the late 60s.
If you're looking for a more modern reference, they do it occasionally to Aaron Judge. They'll walk him with the bases empty and 2 outs. They'll just be like, you know what, take first.
Yeah.
Evans, 5 RBI. Ground ball, first.
Nice play.
Owens catches it. Are they going to say,
yep.
Yeah, okay.
It's pointing fair.
That's a rare occurrence there. And Allie Evans is out. 3 unassisted.
Makes her 4 for 5. 4 for 5.
It drops her batting average.
Drops her batting average.
Drops her batting average.
That's crazy.
4 for 5. Siegel flies across the field, trying to get the perfect vantage point. Problem Siegel is you're late to watch Allie Evans. So you watch Emily Moore? She's up. She's had a couple of hits, scored a run, had an RBI. She's got an RBI opportunity out at second base. Popped up, left center field. That's going to be caught out there by Whitish. Be 2 away.
You ever go to Mariners games, speaking of Seagulls, and they get to a certain point of the day, depending on when they think it's feeding time in the ballpark. And sometimes there's a whole bunch of them flying around like, why are you people still here?
That brings up Adeline Etzel. Couple of knocks, the fielder's choice, got on board on an error, and a stolen base for Jordan Brandon.
It's her 4th. It's her 4th stolen base today.
She's trying to win old Jeff Morrow's heart, causing havoc on the bases.
That's right. That's what softball's about, darn it.
2-0 now on Etzel.
Who's also like 3 for 4 today.
There's a strike from Eaglehart. I have her on base on an error, a couple of singles, and then on a fielder's choice.
And I gave her a hit.
But you might have given her a hit, and I gave her an error.
Yeah.
I'm a little harsher, perhaps.
Yeah, she hit it hard. I remember that. It might have been the one where she hit it right back to the box. Circle, and it was so hard that the pitcher just was able to get a glove on it, couldn't control it. There's a base hit. Oh, right at center. Oh, there we go.
And the catch is made, so that'll end the top of the 7th, and a catch by Moss. We head to the bottom. Well, Hanford has to get 6. You're watching high school softball on SWX.
CIA?
10-4 our score here. Richland trying to put this one away.
Falcons, number 8.
Claim the first of their 2 matchups against intra-city rival Hanford. Falcons will send up 7, 8, and 9. Heidi Sweet, El Cordero, and Brooklyn Moss. Sweet got hit by a pitch, and she struck out. Allie Evans back in the circle.
Jaden Oliver was having a tough time. I'm sorry, not Jaden Oliver. Olivia Lopez.
Olivia Lopez.
Was having a tough time seeing the coach give the signal. Asked him to go through it again, and finally Sweet says, I'm going to take a break here.
Well,
Step out of the back.
They're looking directly into the sun.
They really are,
at
yeah.
Jill Evans.
It's hard.
So where the end of the dugout and the pitches are being called, here is coming from
Yeah, look at her.
right behind, or right in front of the sun. The 0-1. Fouled away again. 0-2.
Sweet 0 for 1. Hit by pitch. Struck out.
And the 0-2. Flare right back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Heidi Sweet.
Falcons say we are not done yet.
El Cordero.
That'll bring up El Cordero. Cordero has struck out twice. Evans again waiting for the sign. Gets it, rocks, delivers. Cordero flashes bunt, but it's a ball. One another count. Kind of love Lopez after she gives this sign. She'll smack the
Smacks that
glove.
glove.
Kind of like, let's go.
Come on.
2-0 now the count, though. At this point, you might go out there and just ask what pitches she's comfortable throwing. What do you feel like you can get in the strike zone if she misses that one, too? This is what got them into trouble in the 6th. Still comfortable lead for the Bombers, but don't need to make it any more interesting than it already is.
No, this just shows, you know, how Hanford's such a good team. They don't just lay down and die right here. There's a pitch.
There's a strike. Three and 1 the count now. Pitch to Cordero. Strike 2. Richland 10, Hanford 4. Bombers had a chance to end it in the 6th. Grand slam by Jaden Owens. After a lot of that, walks.
Now hitting number
So
3,
first 2 on
Brooklyn
base for Hanford,
Moss.
and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Brooklyn Moss. She's also struck out twice. And the slap hitter, Haley Velasco on deck with a .613 batting average for Hanford coming into today. Gonna drop a little. Pitch. The bunt flashed, missed, strike 1. 0-1 the count now on Brooklyn Moss. Made the final out in the 7th, top of the 7th, out in center. The 0-1, swing and a miss, strike 2.
You just got to put the bat on the ball somewhere. Got center fielder way over in left center.
Yeah, They're playing nobody to pull the ball on Allie Evans,
No.
I don't think. Fouled off. Certainly not slap hitters.
No.
0-2. This is the first situation in which they've had consecutive, or batter bat in consecutive innings. Maybe Alana Eaglehart last inning. There's the swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now,
One away, that'll bring up Haley Velasco. 0 for 2, she struck out twice. You can see that slap and the ball just dives away. Velasco also walked. She was on board during that grand slam. First pitch to Velasco. Strike. I think Velasco has a little bit of a benefit of being a left-handed hitter because she doesn't have to deal with the sun at all.
No.
It's on her back.
Right. All left-handed hitters right now.
And to slap it down that third base line, it'll be foul. 0-2.
Yeah, that's an advantage. Evans isn't wearing a hat. She's got that mask on, though, so I don't see anybody that wears a mask
With
wears
a hat. Yeah, it's always mask only. And I get it. As hard as she throws it, and you're only 40 feet away, 45
Right.
feet away, I would be a little bit on the cautious side as well. You'll see that Adeline Etzel also has the mask over at third.
Yep.
The hot corner.
Owens for Hanford playing first base has one, too.
Yep. Comes the 1-2 to Velasco. That one low, gets past the catcher. Both runners will move up. So a base hit scores you 2 if you're Velasco. A base hit to the outfield scores you 2.
Yeah.
Infield single maybe doesn't do that. Hanford wearing the purple strikeout cancer jerseys today, with the pink socks and highlights and everything. Velasco chases one. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 10 Ks now for Allie Evans.
It's a double digits.
Madison Harris.
Now she wanted to swing and then realized halfway through that swing that was nowhere near where she wanted to be.
No.
Now bring up Madison Harris. 0 for 2. 2 groundouts. Also walked and scored in the 6th inning. Final out for the Hanford Falcons. Pitch. Just skosh inside. Here's the number 2 hitter, Kenzie Hofstad, on deck. And again, they're having a hard time, I think, getting signals relayed to catcher,
Right.
relayed to pitcher. And
Yep.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Took
Tough
something
speed.
off of that
boy,
one.
oh boy.
She had Harris well out in front of that one. 1-1 the count now. To see how far.
Oh, man.
You're geared up for fastball, and you watch that thing come in 10, 50 miles an hour slower. Swing and a miss. That time she threw with a little oomph.
Hey, could you hear her grunt when
Yeah.
she pitches it?
And when she really is trying to get some juice on it, it feels like, yeah. One, two, final strike now down for the Hanford Falcons. Madison Harris. And that'll be inside. Somebody behind us. Don't you want to go home, Blue? Come on. 2-2. On Harris. She goes fishing, can't get it. Can she beat the throw to the line?
Oh.
And she does. Long gets into right field, scores 2. So Madison Harris hustles into a couple of runs after a missed third strike.
Hitting number 7, Kenzie Hofstad.
So Kenzie Hofstad. And the game now just 4 runs.
4 runs. 10-6.
Separating. Kenzie Hofstad walked twice, stolen a base, scored a run. 0 for 1 otherwise, lined out to second. You're Allie Evans, 1 pitch gets you out of this. Just 1 pitch gets you home. There's the strike. 1 run through the first 4 innings entirely.
Yeah.
Since then, we have had 15 runs.
Just took everybody a little time to get through, like maybe the third at bat.
There you go. It might have been it. That's when all these runs are starting to happen, is in the third at bats. 0-2. Well, this is who you want up if you're Hanford to try to keep things going. Now on deck, Nev Jimenez.
In the hole. It's Owens.
Yeah. That of the Grand Slam. If she shows up, the bases will be loaded, or at least she would be the tying run if she gets up to bat. One, 2 now on Hofstad. The 1-2. Try to change things up on her. Low. Makes it 2-2. And there you see Madison Harris out at second. Hanford been down to their final strike a couple times now. Trim Evans.
Hit her.
Come side and hit her.
Now,
So the inning
number 5,
remains alive.
Jimenez.
And Allie trying to have a quick conversation with the umpire. So she's getting Coach Joel Evans. She's getting the explanation for why it was not a foul ball. But now you're in a situation where the tying run is on deck. Nev Jimenez, 0 for 3, struck out twice, grounded out. You can see the replay here. Yeah, I think the argument was whether it hit off the knob of the bat or off the hand. The umpire says hand, and his word is law. Inside corner, strike 1 to Nev Jimenez. Jimenez 552 coming into this game. She dropped to 500. Now 16 of 32 on the season.
Like 0 for 3.
Yeah, 0 for 3. Yo 1. Up and away, ball 1. Started out this game wondering if both pitches would dominate because they both had dominant numbers, and now we're wondering.
It's, yeah.
That one
pitch
goes. So now runners at second and third. Hanford fighting to the end.
As all good teams should.
2-1 the count now. Nev Jimenez. Single scores you 2, gets the tying run to the bat. Breaking ball, nice little curve. And again, Hanford down to their final strike, 2-2.
How many times have we sent
That's
that
the
in
third
the last
time,
couple
I think,
innings? It's amazing.
Oh, yeah, no. Did they have one? Was Jaden's grand slam off a 2-strike pitch?
I think it was.
Okay. 2-2 from Evans. Just outside. Ball 3. Full count now to Nev Jimenez. She gets on. Grand slam Jaden. Comes the tying run. Evans. The 3-2. Line drive, right field, base it. That scores 1. The throw home. Try to stop the run. No, 2. Scored. Jimenez will roll into second.
This has been a game.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And so now Jaden Owens representing the tying run up to the bat. She's grounded out twice, and then she hit a rocket out to left field for a grand slam.
Now hitting number 12, Jaden Owens.
Wild game. 1 run through 4 innings. 17 runs in the last 3.
Once was a 10-0 deficit. Now Hanford's cut it to 10-8. 2 runs.
So Jaden Owens steps to the ditch. She hit her 3rd home run of the season in the 6th inning. That was the first hit of the game for Hanford. Inside ball 1. One and 0. The 1-0 to Owens. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Little off speed there.
What seemed like a leisurely night at the ballpark has turned into a stress fest. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So, again, Hanford down to their final strike. And pitcher Evans. Tip, cut, and she's out. Strikeout, and finally, the game ends 10-8.
Good
Richland
comeback.
Bombers.
Good comeback by the Falcons.
But the Falcons, could take some positivity out of this one heading into next week's contest over at the Columbia Playfields. It seemed easy early on. Allie Evans, and she's probably still the player of the game, but it seemed early on she was going to be everywhere. Dominating on the mound, in the circle, and dominating at the plate. And Hanford, they started to get some things figured out.
Yep.
And
Next time they face her, maybe they'll jump on her a little quicker.
So very cool. You know what? The game moved, then it slowed up, but it got exciting. We had the tying run up to the dish in the bottom of the 7th. That's all you can ask for.
Right.
Big thanks to Matt Funk and the crew to get us on the air. Don't forget, coming up on SWX over the next week or so, we're going to have a replay of this game comes up on Sunday, April 12th at 8:30 in the morning. But next up for us on Friday, Kamaikan and Hanford baseball. Hanford nearly took down Richland baseball, and Kamaikan's off to a great start as well. Tons of talent going to be on the field out there. Then next Tuesday, 1 week from today, Southridge and Kennewick wrap up our high school baseball schedule. That over there at Roy Johnson Field. Southridge is, by the way, Max Martin from Southridge ripped up the first 2 days of high A ball. So it should be fun. That's all coming up. Of course, you can catch those games on our channel, on our YouTube, and on our mobile app. Big thanks to Jeff Morrow for stepping out when we had a spot that we needed help with. And we'll see you again on Friday. I'm Kevin Rons. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night.
The Pulse.
Hi, I'm Dan Hernandez. I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of Sport Fishing. Well, today we're over at Catalina Island and we're fishing aboard the Triton. We left out of San Pedro about 2 hours ago, ran straight here to the island, and the skipper has us positioned in an area where there's a lot of bonita. So the goal today is to catch some bonita, some calico bass, and if we get really lucky, maybe even the yellowtail or two. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish. All right. I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life. Oh! Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way. Hey guys, I want you to know that every Thursday night on YouTube, I do YouTube Live. It's a great opportunity for you to ask questions, anything you want to know about fishing, anything you want to know about my TV show. Join me every Thursday night, ask your questions, and I'll see you there. Bucktails are one of the most versatile lures that you can use anytime you're out fishing on the ocean. And my favorite bucktail is the B52 bucktail. I use them all the time, and I catch everything from lingcod, rockfish, halibut, and lots of yellowtail too. The B52 bucktails are the best bucktails on the market, and you should be fishing with them too. You can find B52 bucktails at your local tackle store, and to see the full line of B52 bucktails, visit our website at sport-fishing.com. Hi everybody, I want to tell you about a brand new app that we just added to our website where you can watch our programs 24/7, all our brand new HD content. There's no contract, just go to the website and sign up. And remember, you'll be watching our brand new episodes a week to 2 weeks before your friends. This is Dan Hernandez inviting you to join us for our annual trip down to the beautiful East Cape. We'll be fishing out of Hotel Palmas de Cortez and going offshore looking for fish like marlin, sailfish, dorado, and inshore for roosterfish, jacks, and many, many more. So make plans to join us. We'll be there May 14th through the 18th. Call the number below and tell them you want to be part of the Dan Hernandez group and join us for our 40th year celebration. I'll see you there. week in the tackle box, I'm going to talk to you a little bit what we're doing today here at Catalina Island. We're doing a lot of surface fishing, and here at the island the last couple of years, you really needed to move to lighter line. In the old days, we would fish 25, 30-pound tests all day long, but in the last few years, with all the pressure here, you really need to fish that lighter line. And all the seals here don't help either. So I really recommend you start off something like this, 12 to 15-pound test line. I use 15-pound all the time, works out really good. Don't need any spectra, just straight 15-pound test mono works out really good. Don't be afraid to use a spinning rod like this or spinning reel. For this type of fishing, it's perfect. Especially with the bonita and the calico bass fishing, works out good. The next size up, the one that I use all the time, is a 25-pound test outfit. I like to use the low profile reels like this, power handle. I use 50-pound spectra with 25-pound mono on top and a nice medium to light action rod, works out perfect. And just in case there's some yellowtail or we have to do some rock fishing, then I like to move up to something heavier. This has 65-pound spectra on it with 30-pound mono on top. I always like to have that mono on top to work as a shock absorber in case I hook something nice, and a nice medium action rod. These are the only 3 outfits you need for this type of fishing. Now, as far as catching the bonita and the other fish, you can catch them on live baits, not a problem. Just have a wide selection of hooks, because you never know if you're going to have small anchovies where you need size 4 hooks or big sardines where you need like a size 1.0 or 2.0. So make sure you have both with you. I would bring some sinkers with you just in case you're going to do some bottom fishing. So 8 or 10 ounce sinkers just in case you have to go to the bottom. And 4 ounces in case you want to fish for halibut. Now, on the fishing with the artificials, some of the best ways to catch the bonita are the magic metal jigs. Cast them out far, wind it back really fast, and the bonita will chase them down. And on the surface, if you have the barracuda or the bonita on the surface, a magic metal light works out really good. It has a rattle in it. Cast it out, let it swim back and forth to you slowly, and the fish really attack it. And for the calico bass, I tell you, nothing really works better than an old B52 bucktail with a piece of squid on it. Catch lots of fish on it. So this is the basic gear you need for this type of fishing. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Oh yeah. There we got some going. Oh, way down. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice job.
Oh, no matter how you did Oh no!
Fish out the Triton. The internet is.
Still counts. Still counts with Dan Hernandez. Thanks, sir.
Located in Long Beach, California, Cabrillo Boat Shop is a family-operated 36,000 square foot boatyard with a 100,000-pound haul-out capacity for power, sail, multi-hulls, and trailerable boats. We are a full-service boatyard for all underwater, structural, and cosmetic repairs, as well as being an Acme propeller dealer. We are also an authorized factory Mercury Marine Service and Parts Center, offering certified Volvo pentamechanical services. Mention you saw us on the Dan Hernandez Show for a 10% discount on your bottom paint service.
Looking to improve your fishing skills, or just want to have a fun day out in the water with the family or with the client? Book a private charter with Dan Hernandez. He can take you on a local half-day trip or over to Catalina Island or even offshore for marlin and tuna. Book your charter today with Dan and find out all you need to know about catching fish here in Southern California. Call our office or visit our website at dhfishingadventures.com. This is Dan Hernandez inviting you to join me to beautiful Argentina. We'll start off in Brazil fishing for peacock bass and then head to Argentina to catch golden dorado. It's a trip of a lifetime. And the package includes everything, including a tour of the waterfall in Brazil. So sign up today and join me in beautiful Enzuzango in Argentina. Everything's included for the low price of $2,900. Includes fishing, lodging, all meals, all drinks. Everything's included. Call today and sign up.
The Pulse.
Yourself a short bass here. Better than nothing.
Yeah.
You got to pull on something. Short bass.
Yeah. I don't trust this line. All right. Over under. Big bonita. What kind of fish you have? 25. Oh, you should be able to lift it. I should be.
There we go. Little calico bass. This one's going to be too small to keep. We'll go ahead and let him go. But let's take a little break from the action here aboard the Triton and go to the galley and show you how to cook up one of these fish that we're catching. This week in the galley, we're in downtown Los Angeles at Pez Cantina. Standing next to me is Chef Brent. Thanks a lot for inviting us back, Chef.
Good to see you. Yeah,
it's
thanks
a beautiful
for being here.
location here in downtown Los Angeles.
Thank
Never been here before. What do you have in store for us today?
Well, we got a few dishes, but the first one we're going to do is going to be Pacific rockfish. We got this gorgeous skin-on rockfish. If the skin's on a fish, I love cooking it just to get it nice and crispy. I'm a big fan of cooking the skin on there. We're going to serve that with a bacalao, like a potato cake, which is basically mashed potatoes and salt cod made into a potato cake. We're going to deep fry it crispy. I've got some great chanterelle mushrooms, which I couldn't pass on this, which are really great. I love mushrooms, and that's probably my favorite mushroom that exists. And then some bitter greens, some frisee, and some watercress. And then we're going to do kind of like a Mexican piccata sauce on top.
So all these ingredients are going to go into the dish?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, how do we get started?
Well, first thing we're going to do is with the fish here. Take over here. Top. And then the sauce. I'll put a little bit on top of the fish, but I don't want to really get the skin too wet with that because you want to keep the integrity of the crunchiness. All right, Dan, so here you go. This is actually a new dish we're doing for our dinner menu.
Cool.
Crispy skin sea bass, you got the chanterelle mushrooms, you got the bacalao cake, got the Mexican piccata sauce. Yeah, it's just a delicious dish, lots of flavors, lots of vibrancy to it. You gotta get some of that sauce in there.
This takes rockfish to a whole new level.
It does, yeah. You notice how when you broke into that skin, it's just like really crispy and yeah. And you gotta have plenty of sauce in there because that bacalao potato cake really you want to just soak it out in that sauce. So
this is so good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Really, really good. And Brett, where can people find you?
We're at 401 South Grand Avenue, downtown Los Angeles, right in the financial district, like down the street from all the MoCA and the Broad and all the museums. So
right down here.
And you can see me through the window here. So just make sure you say hello and wave and
This is really good. Thank you, Brett, for having us here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Remember, we're at Pez Cantina, downtown Los Angeles. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Fishing out here with Dan Hernandez. Thank you guys. Hold it up.
Stay right there. Here's your one.
Yeah! That's a yellow right there. Fishing with Dan Hernandez on the Trident. Woo! Fat yellow.
Good job, you got your first.
Whoa! Hey, got the camera guy. There we go. Thank you once again, Dan Hernandez.
Omar Bait Company has been trusted by not only California anglers, but fishermen all around the world. Their quality control and attention to details set them apart. Here are the guys behind the scenes, Anthony and Jason.
We know how important it is to have fresh baits. Therefore, we use the same quality products for our bait shops as we do our restaurants and supermarkets.
Whether you're hooking bluegill at the pond, fishing striper at the delta, or chasing bluefin offshore, we have you covered.
So make sure you look for Omar on your next trip to the bait shop.
This is Dan Hernandez inviting you to join us as we head back to Alaska. It's an awesome fishing adventure up here out of Craig, Alaska at Shelter Cove Lodge. We'll be fishing for lingcod, salmon, halibut, and so much more. Just call the number there on the screen to make your reservation. Tell you want to be part of the Dan Hernandez group, and we'll be fishing up there June 12th through the 16th. That's Shelter Cove Lodge in Alaska. Call today, make plans to join us, and I'll see you there.
Hey guys, I want to tell you about a tool made by Boomerang, the Super Snip. Works out really good. All the years I've been fishing, I've never had a tool like this that works so great for cutting spectra, mono, fluorocarbon. It makes it really clean cuts and really nice, easy to use. The retractable on it is amazing. It's the best tool I've ever used in all the years I've been fishing. Make sure you pick up your Boomerang tool wherever fishing tackle is sold. You won't be disappointed and you'll love using it.
What is that? You'll drop it down for me to the floor? I'm trying to get this out real quick for you.
Thank you, Dan Hernandez, fishing down here with the Trident. Catching some yellows.
20-pound tennis.
Nice and slow, and then wind down fast. There you go, just like that. Nice and slow. Straight in.
Yep. Oh, it's a bonita. Oh no! I got sealed.
Oh, the Walker bonita.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Fish with Dan Hernandez on the strike.
These have to be size 14.
Yep.
14 is a little short.
That's all right. Let's go get them.
There it is.
There's color. It's like a bonita. Yep, it's a bonita. Okay, leave me in the water. Okay. Okay, now bounce it up all the way up. Bring it in the boat. There you go.
There we go.
Eric, you see how it's done? Hey guys, I want you to know that every Thursday night on YouTube, I do YouTube Live. It's a great opportunity for you to ask questions, anything you want to know about fishing, anything you want to know about my TV show. Join me every Thursday night, ask your questions, and I'll see you there. This is Dan Hernandez inviting you to join me to beautiful Argentina. We'll start off in Brazil fishing for peacock bass and then head to Argentina to catch golden dorado. It's a trip of a lifetime. And the package includes everything, including a tour of the waterfall in Brazil. So sign up today and join me in beautiful Enzuzango in Argentina. Everything's included for the low price of $2,900. Includes fishing, lodging, all meals, all drinks. Everything's included. Call today and sign up and join me. This is Dan Hernandez inviting you to join us for our annual trip down to the beautiful East Cape. We'll be fishing out of Hotel Palmas de Cortez and going offshore looking for fish like marlin, sailfish, dorado, and inshore for roosterfish, jacks, and many, many more. So make plans to join us. We'll be there May 14th through the 18th. Call the number below and tell me you want to be part of the Dan Hernandez group and join us for our 40th year celebration. I'll see you there. Hi everybody, I want to tell you about a brand new app that we just added to our website where you can watch our programs 24/7, all our brand new HD content. There's no contract, just go to the website and sign up. And remember, you'll be watching our brand new episodes a week to 2 weeks before your friends. For this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing today. We caught all these fish, the bonita, the yellowtail was all on live bait. And the tip is, the skipper kept telling everybody, change out your baits often. So those that changed out their baits often, got their bait away from the boat, let it swim out there a distance from the boat, they caught those bonita, they got those big yellowtail, and it worked out really good. Well, I want to thank the crew that tried. We had a great time fishing with them. This is one of the boats we come on every year, and we did a really good job today. Well, I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.
We're on it.
For 20 years, the historic TV series Greatest Sports Legends profiled the greatest athletes of the 20th century. Join us as we celebrate one of those special seasons. Presenting Greatest Sports Legends, Class of '89.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Greatest Sports Legends, Class of 1989. Greatest Sports Legends was a series on television from 1974 to 1993. And in that period of time, we profiled 206 of the greatest athletes of the 20th century. And one of the greatest was profiled in this year, 1989. His name, Jim Brown. Let me tell you something. I met with Chuck Bednarik a few years before Chuck Bednarik died. And I asked him, who was the greatest running back you ever faced? And without the slightest hesitation, in a millisecond, he said, Jimmy Brown. He was the greatest.
Jim, when you joined the Cleveland Browns, you had a credible physique, great size, great speed, very intelligent runner, deceptive runner. The Cleveland Browns came up with a new philosophy. Paul Brown came up with a philosophy, and it almost seemed like that philosophy was give the ball to Jim and let him improvise. What did you think of that?
Well, it wasn't quite that way, Reggie, but we had plays, you know. But it was sort of like that, you know. I had a chance to run the football, and because of that, I had a chance to have a great career. If I was in another situation, wasn't given the ball, I would have never had the same kind of career.
Head coach Paul Brown was looking for an impact player, and Jim was a bomb just waiting to explode.
Paul was perfect for me because he believed in me, and he liked to play somewhat conservatively, and his plays would be innovative plays, but they would be around me, and he knew I didn't fumble too often. And if we control the ball, then the other team wasn't going to get the ball. So he really believed that with me, he could control the ball. And football is really the running game on offense. It's going to be a very controversial statement. But the running game is the true controller of a football game because it means that you are physically beating up the other team.
Jim Brown, the most dominant running back in...
Competed against Jim Brown and his standards.
Exactly, Reggie. I had my own standards, and a lot of standards aren't very high. You know, 1,000 yards for 14 games. I thought that was ridiculous because it started on 12 games. You know, I wanted to have a high average. I didn't want to carry the ball 9 million times and have a 2-yard per carry or per try. So I had to have my own standards. That motivated me, and that allowed me to be successful.
With a fine-tuned mind and body, Jim Brown continued his assault on the NFL. But defensive players soon realized that if you stopped Jim Brown, you stopped Cleveland. That philosophy made number 32 a marked man. During his career, defenders used cheap shots, late hits, punches, kicks, and any other means necessary to put Jim out of the game.
That's almost a part of football, you know. They've outlawed a lot of the things that used to be very exciting, you know. They used to put the arm up, the clothesline. They had the head slap. You could almost clip a guy. That made it very dangerous and very exciting because it was a test all the time of your ability to hang in there. And I took great pride in being able to hang in there. I didn't want to have anyone break me on the football field because what you try to do is break your opponent, as they try to do in life. They try to break you in life. They don't want to kill you. They want to break your spirit.
Throughout his career in football, no one could break Jim Brown. He was a warrior for Cleveland on the field. And off the field, he was a warrior for the rights of black people, often speaking out against social injustices wherever he encountered them. Even before the civil rights movement became popular, Jim refused to be treated like a second-class citizen. He declined to accept the accolades that go along with being a football star unless he also got respect as a man.
They wanted me to run from the 1-yard line and knock 10 people over, then get outside of football and be very docile and accept inequality.
Couldn't do it.
Oh, there's no way to do that.
Didn't like it.
I mean, how could I ever run over 5 guys or 2 guys or 1 guy and have that kind of courage than get outside of football and acquiesce to inequities.
Coming up,
we were focused on what we had, the job that we had to do. We were hard-nosed. We're going to go back. We're going to prove ourselves. We're not the bridesmaids of the NFL.
Most men over 40 look into the mirror and see this, when they could be seeing this. Most men over 40 look into the mirror and see this, when they could be seeing this. Most men over 40 look into the mirror and see this, when they could be using this. Particle 6-in-1 Face Cream for Men, the first of its kind anti-aging cream designed specifically for men. Fights eye bags, dark spots, and wrinkles. Visit ParticleMen.com and use the promo code on your screen to receive 25% off your entire order. Plus, we've got free shipping and a 30-day money-back guarantee. www.ParticleMen.com. Because seeing is believing.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is going to break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield.
Best of all, you'll get access to CarShield's concierge service, who can even help you find a mechanic near you.
They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
CarShield has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau and was voted America's most trusted auto protection company. It's time to call CarShield now. Call 800-862-2685.
For years, the Cowboys have been one of the NFL's winningest teams, but veterans like Bob Lilly were haunted by the team's inability to win a championship. There was the 1966 NFL Championship where a last-minute interception sent Green Bay to Super Bowl glory and the Cowboys back to Texas. Then there was the 1967 Ice Bowl, where Bart Starr's last-second one-yard plunge sunk Dallas's championship hopes. Then there was Super Bowl V, where the Colts got a kick out of Jim O'Brien. The Cowboys became the bridesmaids of the NFL.
Bob, everybody expected the Cowboys to win in 1970 against the Baltimore Colts in Super Bowl number 5, and you lost the big game again. And people were starting to say the Cowboys can't win the big game. Were you starting to believe this yourself?
Well, I think it was the biggest letdown that I ever had as a ball player, and that feeling lasted for several months. It wasn't something that, you know, that we overcame saying, well, next year. It was something where you know, as an athlete, a pro football player, that to go to the Super Bowl, it takes a little luck, it takes a lot of skill, it takes everything falling into place. But that adversity, after that game, after it all had been mulled over and thought about, and finally we discarded it as garbage.